might have been on the toilet.
It's always the poop.
All right. So, welcome back to Dimmed Horizon, y'all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dinderizing.
After our nice long shopping session last time you played, you met with Yuria, who requested a Shellwalker heart and a few other things to pay for some weapon upgrades.
Oh, yeah.
You guys decided to, after being a little bit disheartened, but knowing what he was looking for, you decided to hit up the arena that you had heard about. After watching a few people duke it out amongst themselves and some lowly watchers, you put all of your money against yourself, or towards yourself.
The council decreed it was a battle to the death, so...
Yeah. If you're gonna die, there's no point in having money anyways.
Right.
Yep.
So you bet it all, and ended up going against a Shellwalker.
It was prodigious.
Yes. After a nice long battle, and an unexpected battle with a mimic,
Yeah.
you managed to succeed, rake in a ton of cash, and sauntered your way back over to Uria's to hand over the goods. And while you were there, he mentioned that he was looking for a few specific components. Specifically, looking for a Ravager. And that was basically where we left off. He said that he would give you any item you wanted from his store if you were to bring him a Ravager heart. And yeah.
Oh yeah,
this
and
is
he
where
had
we
some
left.
good items.
Yeah, he's an enchanter. That's what he does. He's
Yeah,
got some
we were
very
like,
powerful
what items do you
enchantments.
have?
Yeah.
And it's like $5,000 to $20,000 worth items.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Do you guys
Sorry about
remember what items you had wanted?
I feel like the number just swept that want away.
Well, it was for we were gonna get all the Ravager hearts, right? Just get something for everyone, kill 4 Ravagers.
Oh, maybe. I don't remember
I
being
mean-
particularly enamored by anything.
The only
Nothing
thing-
is coming to mind.
Okay.
But, we might as well collect Ravager Hearts. It doesn't seem like a bad investment.
I'm the only one who wants anything then. I want the Boots of Haste.
Oh.
All right, well, then you get the first heart.
Yeah, there you go. Haste is
Since you
cool.
remember. I'm sure there's stuff in there that enticed me, but honestly, I feel like we were going through it, and then he said, like, the first price, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Like, and then we got to, like, I think it was the Belt of Dwarven Kind. And I was like, that's a good belt.
Yep.
Oh.
And it's like 35 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh.
would be good.
Yeah, there's a few things. There was like Gloves of Thievery.
There's a couple, like, iconic D&D ones, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would love a belt of dwarven kind now that you mention it.
Right? Grow a beard every day, see in the dark, resist poison.
Get constitution. Mostly the
Yeah.
constitution.
It's just
looking
like a
for
phenomenal item.
I'm looking for the
Yes.
transcript of our session, and there was like Amulet of Health as well was one of the items. Ring of Spell Storing. Like there was quite a few items actually. It's like
Mm-hmm. Like, there was
to-
something for everyone at some stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Just gotta go get the hearts then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We also just money update. The group fund
Alex
is
stole it all.
no. The group fund is currently 4,254.3 gold pieces.
Wait, say that again? That was a big
We have
number.
4,254.3 gold pieces.
4,253. Wow.
And 5 silver.
Yeah.
And we also have 2 heart-sized pure rubies worth 5,000 apiece. So that's $10,000 in
Oh my lord.
money right there. Just
Or
in
you
case.
can use those in your inventions too, right?
I would like to see, before we try and sell those, if there's any magic in them. Or, like, could be stored in it. Maybe we make our own amulet of magic storing. I don't know.
Oh,
We start our own
5,000 gold rupees sounds like a great way to make laser beams.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Are there lasers in this world?
There's
There's
moon beam.
dart guns. I feel like dart guns can look like lasers if they're shooting fast enough.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking more of like the
Getting
beams of actual light that you can shoot at people as a mage.
Okay.
I
Alright.
did not think of that.
Fuse it into a gun-like object, a hand
Good.
crossbow,
So funny.
if I may.
Maybe. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know what the money is looking like.
Yeah.
And can anyone do anything with scimitars, long swords? Anything like that?
Nope. Well, technically,
stuff?
I
You
can.
just mean like
but-
wield them?
Yeah.
But
Like theoretically, I could use a longsword and shield, but it's hard to justify how good great swords are.
Yeah, no, I just meant more as like a backup, but I'll just sell them then because we don't need weapons we're not using.
no,
Yeah.
that's true. I have a rapier and a whip, and that's more weapons than I should probably have.
You use that whip more than you even use the rapier. So
Yeah, no, I try. It's just not totally necessary.
yeah, no, it's all
just
good.
blasted with magic. And
Yep.
getting
You
better
are
with
very
these
right.
things, though.
Yeah, unless I find like a god tier shield, I got two hands on the wheel here.
But yeah, both minor things are not like magical or anything. They're just mundane.
Before, okay, so it's like the end of the day, right? Since everything happened, we went and did all the fighting, and then we went and did the exchange.
And we
Right.
gave him our good weapons, right? To
Yeah.
you
work
get-
on?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So we won't have them for the next mission.
Well, I think we see about.
Speak for yourself. I cracked my whip.
Can we rent a weapon?
You want to rent a weapon?
Oh shit.
Like, just borrow. Like, we'll give you some money to rent it, and that way we can return it to you when we
Oh,
come back
goodness.
and give us our weapons back.
Oh, like a rental of equal quality.
That's
Sure.
hilarious. Like I got a great sword, I'm alright, it's fine.
I just meant while your greatsword, like our stuff is being worked on, can we like pay to rent stuff and then give it back when we get our stuff? If not, we could just go to the blacksmith because I need a spear. Like, that's my number one weapon, and I don't have any more spears.
Oh, like you need because you don't have any weapon.
I
At
mean,
least
I-
a mundane spear.
I could technically use the longsword.
Oh, longsword does more damage than a spear.
Well, it does the same as the two-handed spear, right? No,
If
1d8?
a one-handed
That's a little bit more.
longsword does. A one-handed longsword is the same as a two-handed spear, but then a two-handed
Yeah.
longsword is...
A longsword is 2d, or D2 stronger because it's a martial
Okay.
weapon.
Okay, well then.
But it doesn't have a throwing ability. At all.
Yeah.
You can't chuck it.
Nope, that's fine.
Does hit a little bit more though.
If it hits, yep. So that's my dexterity then, right?
Unless you enchant it,
Yeah,
then
that's
it becomes your mage weapon. Or
yeah, that's exactly it. Well,
That's
either
a weapon.
way, plus.
under
3
normal
plus-
circumstances, it's a strength weapon.
Uh,
Yeah, well, so is a spear, but I think your
It's a-
class
it's
lets
a
you use
strength weapon.
intelligence.
You'd have to use the rapier if you have martial training.
I do have-
Your,
If you're
your
gonna use
subclass lets
martial
you
weapons-
use everything on intel. That was the whole point of your subclass.
I thought so. Yeah. Can't you just like infuse the weapon with your artificer know-how and then
yeah, I
just
just
wheel
need
it
to
with
make
your
sure
intelligence?
I need to make sure that I actually have that, like something for the, like, because you can only carry so many enchantments or infusions at once.
Do you even?
So I need to make sure that
Yeah.
it's an actual infusion that I have available. Oh, here we go.
Just yank the one off your spear for the time being.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Does
like,
it cost
if you're-
you money to
if you're not-
re-enchant it?
Oh,
no,
I
can
see.
just do it at a long rest. So I can drop that, no problem. But what I mean is
Yeah,
like
that's why.
the ones that I'm carrying are enhanced defense, returning weapon, and homunculus servant. plus replicate magic item, but I'm not high enough to pull a weapon from it.
Alright.
I could only do second level items, which include alchemy jug, bag of holding, cap of water breathing, goggles of night. Haha, I wrote goggles of night.
Can you use a rapier then?
I can use every weapon.
Goggles of night.
Can't you just use an enhanced
Then
weapon on your
you take my
longsword?
rapier.
I don't have it, is what I'm saying, John. I didn't. I don't have that one. I can only know 4 infusions at once, and currently I know enhanced defense, returning weapon, homunculus servant, and replicate magic item.
So I can see the appeal for renting a magic weapon now.
Yeah, I just want to rent one. You can have it back. I'll sign a contract and everything. I just want to rent the weapon while you work on mine. I'll pay you for the rental, and then you can have it back.
Jingle a bag of coins at him.
So are you asking Yuri of this?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I gotta find this fucking...
Sorry. But I screwed if I don't have a magic item. It's only a +3 for a strength weapon.
I put away my rapier and meekly stalk back into the shadow.
I appreciate your offer.
No, it's fine.
So you want to rent a weapon.
Yeah.
So you're going with like a... You want to rent like a +1 weapon, basically?
Sure. Or just... Yeah.
Because like... When it comes to... Alright. So Yuria isn't too keen on renting weapons out. But basically what he says
Oh
is
no.
that he'll charge you 10% of the price per day that you want to rent it.
You know what? Thanks, but that's a little that's a little too much for 7 days. That's 70% of the item, and I'm not gonna get to keep it. I have to give it back, so it's okay.
Hey, how much is for a +1 dagger? Maybe like the weakest magic weapon you got. Maybe a club. Just to buy outright, eat the cost. If it's just
okay.
Like
We're just gonna go see Geralt, and I'll just buy a spear. I'll just go see Geralt and buy a spear. It'll be fine. The blacksmith.
A mundane spear.
Yeah, well, then I'll just enchant it with returning weapon.
Let's... Alright.
I just thought of that.
Okay, that works.
So I drop, as we walk out of Yuria's store, I drop returning weapon on Ataraxia. And go to the blacksmith to buy a new weapon.
That's what I thought you could do.
I didn't
like-
think of that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. I didn't realize how your abilities work. So.
Yeah, no, you're right. I can drop it. I just need, I think it's a short rest.
I think it's a long rest to infuse.
No, it's just like at
but
the end of
we're
the
doing
long
this
rest.
over 7 days. No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. And we're going to sleep tonight anyways before we leave to do anything. It'll be long rest and then it's good.
Oh yeah, because we gotta sleep after our glorious victory.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Yuri is not too keen on this, and he's too rich for your blood, so...
Understand. I go see the blacksmith and purchase a spear from him.
Alright, and just to answer any curiosity, so a +1 magical weapon generally costs, at his store, 5,500 gold. So
5,500. Whoa.
Yeah, so it would have been 550 per day if you were to rent it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not worth it
That's
at that point. I
nothing.
might as well just buy it. But yeah, so I'll just go see the blacksmith and purchase a regular spear from him, and I'll just enchant it.
Sounds
Alright,
like a plan.
Alright, you guys head over to the...
Are you guys coming with me to the blacksmith, or are we all meeting back at the... Like, did you want to go to the owlbear's door?
Oh, I'm content to hang out.
Cool.
I had
Yeah,
I
I'll
had
stay
my
with
big
you.
tour on the town. Feel like I've done what I needed to do as a bard. Got the town relatively okay with
You
the idea of our
freaking rock
squad.
that crowd.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
Oh
was
wait,
a blast.
I didn't. I realized the blacksmith was not in Mother's Heart, and it was in Mother's Cradle. Where are the Ravagers from Mother's Heart?
Where are the Ravagers from Mother's Heart?
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, like we have to leave. Oh, I guess there is nothing really in Mother's Heart. There's no blacksmith there.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, there's going to be a blacksmith. It's just not going to be the one that you talked to before.
Oh no, I thought we were in the same village. I'll just talk to the one that's here.
Okay.
Oh, it's misunderstandings. God, it's been too long.
Getting back on that boat.
Alright.
Ship boat.
Alright, so you kind of noodle around, and I mean, you're in the central market, so it doesn't take you very long to find
Blacksmith.
a blacksmith. And yeah, so you find one, and so you're just looking to buy
A spear, and I want to know if they have a trip caster.
tripcaster.
What is that?
So
Yeah.
it's shoots projectiles, and it's like a 2-point projectile that like essentially forms a tripwire, and the tripwires can be either activated and cause things like shock damage, like they can like paralysis for a short period of time, like you can make them explode or catch fire. There's acid, whatever.
It's just like it just sets traps. Just a horizon weapon.
Okay. Badass.
So he basically the blacksmith offers you a spear. So spear costume. Yeah, spear is only like 1 gold.
Okay.
As for the tripcaster, he doesn't have anything on hand, but he could probably put one together for you if.
How long would it take to buy, like, for him to put that together and like a pack of bolts?
Just like a couple days.
Oh.
Ready for our return, then.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe that would be helpful on our hunt.
Yeah.
I will,
Possibly.
I'll think about it. Thank you. I'll just buy the spear for now.
Alright. Okay.
I'm done.
I'll feel equipped then.
Yep.
Excellent.
Ready for a nice, good sleep. And then back to the road.
What is our next destination?
Well, right now Alex is running recon on Day Tower for
Not
us.
yet. Not yet.
Oh,
That hasn't happened yet. You guys
Oh.
literally just left the store.
well, then go to bed. I don't know
Yeah,
what
they-
time of day is it. Drinks?
Yeah, they need to
Celebrate?
muster for a while, right? And then they'll ask for us. Like, we were gonna do that after the weapon completion, I think.
Yeah, so the plan was to kill 7 days while the weapons are being upgraded, and then take the weapons and go. Because we didn't want it to wait too long.
Okay. Was there, well, 7 days. Is there anywhere else, like, neat that we would want to visit in that time that we could still make it back for?
So we didn't quite decide if we were traveling. The only thing we're talked about was hitting up some Ravagers. We try and kill those things and, fight something a little stronger than anything we fought before.
Oh yes,
Right.
kill the Ravager.
We can find one, yeah. I'm just thinking, like, aimless wandering or wander on the way to a place.
Wander on the way to places. The only other place, I don't know how long it would take us to get there and come back, but we haven't seen Mother's Rise, because we didn't stop in on the way down.
Well, there we
Right.
go. There's an idea. What's
And
that, Mother's
that
Rise?
is- Mother's Rise is back up towards, like, it's heading towards north again, but it's also towards those things that got released.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Is that
Hopefully it's
backtracking?
still there.
How long
Worth
would it take
checking
us?
out.
How long would it take us to get to Mother's Rise and back?
Let's see here. From where y'all are. Like the damn kilometers here. Should be 50 kilometers. So it's like a 2 days travel each way, basically.
We could do it.
Perfect. Half the time killed right there. Maybe we'll find a rabbit on the way. Take
Yeah.
it hot.
Sounds good to me. Is there any interesting stores we should, like, potions or anything? Do you need any alchemy stuff?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a lot of my things is just like searching the wilderness, so
Oh, okay.
let me read and do all the traveling. Hmm.
Well, we should leave it after our long rest then, I guess.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah.
So you guys are going to... Are you heading back to the Owl Bear for your long rest, or are you going to find a place in Mother's Heart?
Might as well just stay here.
Did we already rent a room?
My room is well covered for at this point.
But is that here or at the Owl's Bear?
I think it was the Owl's Bear. Well, I imagine it's taverns all over the city at this point.
That would be the city for sure.
Yeah. Let's rest among the population of the city who currently adores us. We'll have the most restful sleep we will before we go back, hit the road, and have to start all over again. Spreading that good cheer.
I'm down. Let's find somewhere here.
Sounds good. Always on board to enjoy the celebration.
Yeah. Sure they'll love to see us. We might not get much sleep, actually. We'll have to see. I'll make sure to get at least some
Oh,
rest.
Just so like I'm following, like the owl bear is in a different district of the town.
Yeah, so we're currently in
Or-
Mother's Heart. It's in Mother's Cradle.
So
It's in a literal different town.
Yeah, so, well, yeah, we're here. It's over here.
yeah, so like
Oh,
you guys
this is
could just,
fancy.
you guys could take a little trip over to Mother's Cradle and get things there, and then you don't have as far to go. You know, when you go to take off the next day, or you can just kind of schmooze it up with the people that are that watched you in the arena.
Oh yeah, true. This is more than just the tour. This is everybody who's seen us in the arena wants to party with us too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are
That's what I was
so
thinking. It's
famous.
like, wait,
Yeah,
what's going on? We don't need
Let's
to leave
take-
the town. Let's just
we're
stay.
absolutely taking advantage of this after party.
All right, so let's go find a hot place to be. See if they have any rooms for the champions of the arena.
That's right. No one's been able to do what we have done.
Wonder what else they have.
What do you mean? What else? Oh, you mean like monsters to
Challenges.
fight?
challenges in general.
Yeah, true.
I'm not opposed to fighting people, but not to kill them.
Yeah,
You know.
none of this to the death situation there.
No, just machines.
Okay, so what you guys doing?
Well, we're gonna find like a tavern or a inn or something that has rooms that is hopping.
Okay.
We're gonna celebrate.
Alright, just trying to find where the hell I threw all this stuff.
I guess the entertainment section district. Maybe Alex wants to do some gambling before bed.
Where did Alex go? I haven't seen him. It's weird. Just disappeared.
Oh, he's behind. He's with us. Just
Quiet
Yeah.
today, reflecting on the valley.
Can
There we go.
be quite stealthy when he wants to be.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
Alright.
Day like today, I would love to be seen.
Alright, so after looking around, you find an inn called the Awesome Unicorn, which is like after an awesome day, it's, spend the night in an awesome unicorn.
That
you walk
does
in.
sound like a blast.
You walk in and it's a very lively pub. Lots of people laughing, drinking. It's pretty crowded, and the tavern owner sees you walk in and welcomes you up.
Good
yes.
day, good man. Do you have any beds for the evening?
As a matter of fact, I do. How many do you need?
Is Alex with us? 3 or
Yeah.
4, I'm not sure. 4? 4.
4.
All right. Well, that's 8 silver pieces a room. So look at about 3 gold.
I'll party pays.
Okay.
So 3 gold.
Yeah, I
is
guess
paid.
there's. I guess I have not visited this tavern yet. That's okay. That's okay. I don't have to work tonight.
No, we need to celebrate our
We need
victory
to celebrate.
in the arena.
Yes.
I
Well.
say this loud enough for the owner to hear me. We have to celebrate our victory.
Yes.
In the arena.
Arena.
You cup your hand around your mouth just to make sure that everyone gets it.
I lift up the head I've dragged all the way here. Ah! Yes, and we'll need plenty of ale.
Yeah,
And
then
whatever
you see,
else. Oh, so much. So much.
You see
And bourbon.
You see a bunch of people kind of like perk up and look over and recognize you, and you hear one gentleman yell out, "It's like their drinks are on me tonight."
Oh! You heard the man. And I'll just like saunter over.
Like, I point at him and be like, "You, sir, are
Good
very
man,
kind."
yeah. Well, we can't argue with that.
I say we join them.
Yes.
Seems we put on a good show.
I sit down at his table and I order a bourbon.
I order something not quite as strong. Something middle of the road. That's strong for me.
I'll just plop up beside him and say, "Well met. My name is Chorus. What's yours?"
Oh, the name's Nevin Copperkettle. He's like a little halfling. That's he basically like stood up on the table to get your attention and yelled out. So
He's a halfling?
yeah.
Well met, Nevin. It's always great to feel welcome. Especially at the bar.
After a show you four put on today, it wouldn't be right to have you pay for your own drinks.
Oh, you're too kind.
The town will be talking about you for ages.
Well, we are all too happy to provide. We fight battles like that every day. I can tell you many tales of similar.
Yeah. And he just he gives you like a little bit of like a he raises eyebrows, like interested to hear more.
It's only fair in payment for the drinks and good company. Here, I'll talk your ear off. And I'll just bust into some about the golems and some of the other battles we dealt out. Make sure to speak super loudly to draw a bigger crowd. Can't help it.
All right. And yeah, and then like the night goes on, and you know you're telling your stories. The crowd gathers, and everybody celebrates. Quite a bit more ale flows through everybody this evening than usual. After the show that was put on, everyone was really excited and wanted to celebrate. And,
Yeah.
yeah. And then, was there anything you were wanting to do before the night closes out, or?
No, I'm good.
Try not to pass out at the table.
Yeah.
Like, properly.
Yeah, true.
Stumble to the room.
Someone gotta keep slightly. Oh, what am I kidding? Celebrate.
That's right. It's not often you can celebrate like this surrounded by friends and fans in a walled city with no danger of impending doom. I doubt we'll get to relax like this again in a while.
If ever.
If ever. Yeah, true enough. True enough.
Salud. Drinks more.
Yeah.
Cheers, my friends, to the Argent sunset. Want to say
To the
Argent
Argent
every time.
sunset.
Big-
Unite to smite!
Right to smite! And I'm just gonna
Nice.
start. I'm gonna lead this chant. I'm just gonna lead the whole tavern in this chant. Unite, smite, unite to smite, unite to smite. And we're just gonna keep going.
You'll have to work that into some sort of tune, something chorus, an anthem, perhaps.
Hmm.
To the
I'll have to
Argent
think
sunset.
about it. Music's
Unite
never
to
really
smite.
been my strong suit.
Oh, I apologize. I simply assumed. With
That's okay.
such charisma at your fingertips, and you don't carry a musical. I'm like looking around, inspecting. What? I could have sworn I saw you with like a flute or harmonica. Or... No, nothing.
I have an ocarina, but
Ah, yes, I knew I'd seen you polishing it at some stage. I'm sure you're magnificent.
the problem is I can't both play it and tell a story. It's one or the other, and I definitely prefer the epic tale of battle. This is more for, I guess, my own quiet contemplation.
Ah, yes, fair enough.
Maybe for your song of rest.
Yeah, maybe for this, maybe sometimes for a
Perhaps,
song
yeah.
of rest. It's a bit of a sentimental
A boisterous
piece.
cheer, then, perhaps. Some sort of spirited huzzah. I don't know.
Yes.
Good luck.
Well, you could be sure it will be a rally for the troops when we finally muster to turn aside the Sun King.
Yeah. Here, unite to smite.
Unite to
Gee.
smite!
Suzanne falls out of her chair by accident.
Picturing him
I would
vigorously
like to
cheering
say
me to
that
the
there
point
was
where I'm
a
like,
round
oh
of
god,
applause for
my cup.
performance, but
I've done
just
that
my chiefs
before.
I thought we were civilized cheers. Like, oh god, he came in so strong.
Yeah, no, it's ooh. that glass shattered. I'm sorry, I'll pay for it. Used to
Ah,
drinking
it's-
out of
it's
horns.
Yeah, fair enough. It's the night for celebration. A little cup stuff for this hour of my mood. I shatter the rest of the handle on the ground. Lucky. It's on me. I pay the man right away. And we'll have another round.
Yes. That's the spirit.
Take some money off my couch here. Personal money. 25 gold. I think I handed over the copper. Thank goodness.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, yeah.
So we gave in everything, and we got everything back in gold pieces.
I give the barkeep a gold for the cup because I'm drunk. Haha! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
It's like the barkeep kind of takes it, and he knows you're too drunk to argue, so he just keeps it, just pockets it.
I wink
Yeah.
at him, and I'm like, "Oh shit! Did I give him a gold? Ah, that's fine. Just give him a 50 for that cup." Okay, whatever.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
All right. Well, the night slowly starts to wind down. The people start going home, start stumbling home, and
Sazam stumbles upstairs.
yeah, you all stumble up to your rooms, eventually making it. Dante having a hard time finding the doorknob, but you do eventually
I'm
find
sure
it.
it's around here somewhere.
And you have a nice deep snooze, and you wake up.
See through
first thing in the
magical darkness, and I can't find this fucking door now.
You're like under the hallway at the wall. There's no door.
Eyes of night haven't helped me here. Oh god, it's spinning.
All right, you wake up the next morning, slightly hungover, but ready to go. And yeah, and as you guys exit the pub, you actually just bump into Joe Silvereyes, the captain of the North.
That was
Guard.
obsessed with us.
Ah, Captain Silvereyes. Well met and good morning. As I'm like kind of shielding the sun.
Looks like the four of you had quite an evening last night.
Yes, a good victory needs to be celebrated and remembered.
Sazam is rubbing her temples.
Yes, better night than what we've had, I imagine. We've run into some struggles with our scouting squad,
Oh,
and
it's like get serious.
yes, we've been trying to keep an eye on Day Tower and reporting back on the amount of troops in and out, and we ended up losing one of our members. And I was hoping that your Nora teammate might be able to lend a hand. And he just kind of eyes at Alex. It's like, assuming you've lived in their cities and known their ways, perhaps you might be able to give us a bit of an edge that we're needing. And
If Alex isn't paying attention, Sazam elbows him in the stomach.
yeah, Alex is like off in his own little world there.
I can picture when I do it, Courtney going, "Oh, what the fuck? Why?"
I don't know how receptive he's going to be. He kind of hates authority.
But he does love sneaking around.
Yeah,
He
That's
would
true.
probably be very happy if it meant their death.
yeah. As Alex kind of pipes up, he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I get to kill some
what?
Nora. I get to kill Nora soldiers, and I get to
Karja, kill Karja soldiers.
Kill Karja soldiers, and I get to show these guys how it's done. So I'm in.
Alex, you don't always have to make me look bad. I apologize, obviously. Barely know that.
And yeah, so Alex kind of pipes up, says, "Sure, I'm in when we take off." And then Joe Silvereye says, "Like, well, the sooner the better. Like, we've got a few hiding spots, but I'll show you the way out." It's like, and Alex kind of goes at you guys like, "You three cool with this? I know I'm the strongest member of the team, but are you gonna be able to handle things without me?"
I don't
I
Are
know
you
you're
gonna be
not
able to
much for
survive with us?
What was that? What's this?
I said, I don't know. Are you going to survive without us? We're the brains. You might be the bronze. We're the brains.
It's like, "Oh, I'll be all right. You guys better come back to me, otherwise I'll kick your ass."
Were you going to kill us dead?
Wow, honestly,
I'll find someone to revive you, and then punch you in the face.
All right. I'll hold you to it.
honestly, this whole seeing Alex step up and handle business was very jarring. And him threatening us with violence, very reassuring. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully you will too. We'll see each other again.
We better. And then you just kind of start strolling off.
Da, 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 da.
And Joe's like, wait, I haven't told you where we're going. Anyways, and then he goes back to you three. He's like, I do have a question for you three. Now, we've had a couple of our Nor patrols come across a bit of chaos out beyond the walls. So, somewhere around Devil's Thirst, we've been hearing reports of like explosions and like a lot of fighting. We're not sure if this is related to those beasts that you released or what. But there's been something going on to the eastern side of our lands. So,
And you need us to look it up.
I don't know if you're in the area, I would appreciate it. I don't know what to expect, but I just want you to know that if you are in the area, I've seen how you guys fight. I'm confident that if anyone can handle it, it's you three.
What's the travel time to Devil's Thirst and back?
Devil's Thirst and back?
Because it's just northeast of Mother's Rise, which we were going to go to anyways.
Yeah, so it is... it would be like another day, basically. To go all the way to Devil's Thirst and back. Like,
so 6 days total.
Yeah.
That would basically be our entire trip if your guys want to go deal with the problem.
Well,
this entire week.
I don't see why not. I think if we're going to be allies, we need to help with their problems, and we expect them to help us with ours.
Agreed. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Perfect. Now I need to find this friend of yours, wherever he wandered off to, and lead him to where we're supposed to go. And then,
best of luck to you.
Yeah, he just kind of turns and walks away. You just see him like looking in every direction, like where the hell did this guy go? Walking.
Well, this is convenient because Devil's Thirst was the other place I had originally wanted to check out. I just thought it would be too far. So, hey, that's not bad.
Perfect. Let's check it out.
Do we just want to go right now? I'm good if you guys are good. Zod's with us anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all packed. We're ready to go.
Joe Silver, what again?
Silver Eyes.
Sounds good.
So striking.
All right, so you guys start heading towards Devil's Thirst?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so after a few hours, you make it to Mother's Cradle, and you start heading towards the wall. And as you're about to pass through the gate, you see a bunch of Nora soldiers run through the gate. One is on a stretcher, just like mangled, alive, but barely. And they just kind of like, they don't even acknowledge you, they just run right by you and try and get to the health professionals.
The health professionals?
The medic.
Yeah.
Should we be finding out what this situation is? Or just keep going?
Well, the captain was just saying that they lost men, and I guess these were the lucky ones. This is what Alex is helping out with, right?
It might be. We didn't know. They didn't stop to tell us.
I assume. Is that a reasonable assumption to make? Or
that the soldier was a part of the crew that they lost?
Yeah.
You don't know. It could be. It might not.
Okay. It's a reasonable assumption. If you're interested, you can ask around. Maybe this is more pressing. I don't know.
I guess all of you make a perception check as they ran by with it.
Well, you can rest assured I won't have noticed them.
15?
Yeah, 15 is enough, anyways. So yeah, so
Good.
as they walk
Okay.
by, or as they run by, you notice that the guy, while he is bandaged up and bleeding through, you notice some scorch marks, like small circular scorch marks, like kind of over his body.
I'm gonna tap their shoulders and start walking in the direction in which they ran. Like I'm gonna follow them.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And then I'll kind of like over my shoulder kind of note what I just saw and why I'm following. I'm wondering if maybe this has something to do with what we're about to go face. So I follow them to the medic.
Yeah,
Cleric.
yeah. So they run into kind of their they have like an on staff cleric sort of thing, so they run into their barracks and the guy immediately starts casting healing spells and stuff to try and...
I'm gonna talk to one of the guys that brought in the guy on the stretcher but is not like super duper injured.
Okay. So yeah, he's just a regular guard.
I'm gonna ask him what happened.
Oh, and also, Dante, you saw that, like as they were passing by, that hit the soldier's weapon was actually snapped in two. All he had was he had a spear, but the spear, like the bladed portion of that spear, was gone. It was just like splintered and snapped in half.
Oh, that's a great sign.
And you said they were small circular burns, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So the guard sees you approach and says, "Can I help you with anything?"
Yeah. What happened? Where did this happen?
Yeah. So we're lucky this guy's still alive. We weren't sure if he was going to make it here. We were about 6 hours travel outside of Devil's Thirst and came across a machine that we haven't seen in these parts before. Not the largest, but it's has a ranged weapon on its back, and it's been out of control. It doesn't even seem like it has a purpose in what it's doing. Most machines seem to have some sort of routine that they follow that we can predict. This thing is just shooting anything that moves. This guy just got caught in the crossfire, and we had to book it out of there. There was no way we could take this thing on.
Do you mean like a ranged weapon like what a scrapper has? A scrapper's gun? Something like that? Or is it bigger?
It's like a scrapper, but bigger. Like, and it, the scrappers will, recycle other machines. This thing was just killing anything it could see and, moving on to the next area. I don't know what to... We didn't know what to expect and how to counter this thing.
You didn't happen to uncover any weaknesses in that short period of time that you interacted with it?
Weaknesses? This thing... The soldier stabbed it with his spear, and all it did was snap it in two and send him flying.
All right. Well, we appreciate your information. We'll make sure to keep an eye out for in that area to either avoid.
Did you say if it's like bipedal or quadrupedal or tank?
Well, he said it's like a scrapper, which is the quadrupeds. That had the gun on it. Where do we have it?
Yeah, okay, I do remember.
Yeah, so something kind of like that, but instead of actually doing anything, it's just killing. Just killing everything.
Well, rest assured, citizen, guard, warrior, I don't know what to call you. We're the Argent Sunset, and champions of the arena, I'm sure you saw. Chorus, tell it. Do the chant.
Well, point us in the direction of this beast and we'll put it down.
That's what I'm saying. I pointed him like my thumb up, like that guy's got it.
So he's like, if you're brave enough to handle this thing, then you either have a death wish or you're skilled warriors. So he points, or he pulls out his map and points exactly, where it is roughly.
I am excited. And also, we got to make sure no more of our friends will die.
I am gonna check with Geralt before we leave if he has the tripcaster then. Since we're in Mother's Cradle.
As we're walking back to wherever you go to meet that guy, Cecilem, have you ever encountered anything like this? You're expert on these things.
Would Cecilem know about the Ravagers? Besides the name? Would I be able...
be one.
Lydia knows things. I'm asking if Cecilem knows things.
Cecilem would most likely, potentially have heard it, but you've never actually, fought one or come face to face with one.
Yeah. All I got is hearsay, because we have not run into one. We have not run into one yet. So I know probably as much as you do. If you know basic information, or not. This thing sounds like a Ravager. They're not massive like Thunder Beasts, but it sounds deadly.
Well, I don't know much about these kinds of robots, and frankly, this still seems well outside my realm of knowledge. I suppose we stop it.
I feel like
need us, and
incapacitating it would be a good start, which is why I wanted to see if we could get our hands on a tripcaster.
Incapacitating?
Yeah.
You don't want to... What do you mean? You don't want to
kill
it?
I want to... Yes, I want to kill it, but I want to be able to prevent it from shooting us. Looking back at the injured guy, if we could prevent it from shooting us, that would be one way to get in and hit it, because as of right now, again, my head turns to the injured guy. That is our future if we get too close.
I turn to Koros. She wants to stun it while we kill it.
That's correct.
I see. Oh, that makes sense.
So that's why we're going to check with my buddy the blacksmith and Mother's Cradle while we're here again, just to see if he by chance happens to have one. And if not, if he knows someone in town who has one for sale.
Well, I'm not even sure what that word means, so I wish you luck. I will follow you, obviously.
My sister always knows the right tools to prepare. Let's follow her instincts, and we'll make it okay.
I don't have a choice.
I know. Lead on.
Alright. I'm going.
So you're gonna go to the...
Gerald? Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah. Gerald sees you approach. He's like, oh, welcome back. What can I do for you today?
I'm wondering if you happen to have a tripcaster.
A tripcaster?
Yeah.
I do, and I'm surprised. That is not a very common request, but I do happen to have one. It's my own personal tripcaster, though.
Is it? What does that mean? Is it just your regular one, but yours?
Yeah.
He's not willing to part with it, maybe.
It just has engraved markings and stuff like that on it for his own little thing. But
wow, that is very sweet. How much much for your beautiful tripcaster and a bag of bolts?
So the tripcaster, I mean, these things are pretty tough to put together. But probably about 100 gold. Do you? Okay.
And if I was to purchase a variety pack of bolts, per se?
I mean, the only ones I have on me are the blast wires, like the explosive ones.
I accept this. No, I'm going to take those from you, if that's okay.
Alright. Well, so I've got about 8 of them here, and they're about 25 gold a piece, so...
I will buy 4.
By 4. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I hand you the 4 blast wires. Okay. So the mechanics of the blast wire, or the trip caster, is when you shoot it, you can make it basically creates a rope that can be up to 30 feet long. And when you shoot it, you need to make a stealth check.
Oh.
So the stealth is whether or not the machine or the creature can see the trap. Right. So if your stealth is higher than their passive, then they don't see it and they might just walk right into it. Now, if they do trip it, the blast wire deals 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And what ability?
What ability?
What's the save against?
Oh,
You said
dex
stealth?
save.
It's dexterity?
Yeah.
That's fine. I was just wondering so I could figure out what my attack bonus is. I guess I should have asked that. It's dexterity. Okay. And you said I have 4 blast bolts.
Yeah.
Are these bolts something I could make?
Yes.
Okay. That's good enough answer for me for now. I'm good to head out now that we have this.
Right.
All right. So you guys start heading out. Nothing else you want to do while you're here in town?
I'm good.
Yes. We will return.
Okay.
And we leave for Devil's Thirst. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. So, you start traveling that way. You don't encounter anything that you can't handle easily. Like at this point, if you come across a watcher, you can basically take that thing out in like a turn. So.
Yeah.
Are we coming across these things?
Oh.
We don't have to play it up the encounter, but I do need to know what I'm picking up.
Oops.
Sorry. But I pick things up when I put them down. Okay. So this is 15 metal shards. Okay.
Okay. But as you travel, you make camp. In the morning, you continue, travel some more, and you're starting to see the sunset. And all of a sudden, you start hearing what that guard had mentioned. You start hearing like a pew pew pew, and explosions, and you're like, as you move towards it,
Oh.
the sounds are getting closer. The noises are getting louder, and you finally come across a large quadrupedal machine. Here. I had an actual image here for y'all.
Okay, there's Sleep Country.
Okay, so as you're walking through, you come across this nice, giant, four-legged, cat-like machine.
Is that?
You notice it has a machine gun, or like a type of gun on its back.
I'm gonna whisper to Carlos, I want that!
Is that different from the thing we fought, like our first boss fight?
Yes.
Underground?
It is. So it's smaller than that first boss fight, but it's a lot more agile and it
Angrier.
has a ranged attack. And you notice that this machine actually has a broken spear sticking out where its eye would be. Um, so
That's the one.
I want that gun, Koros. We could do lots
I'm
of fun
not
things with that
sure.
gun.
A gun, huh? Well, if that's the part you desire, I will pry it loose from its back.
I think if we do that as well, it will eliminate one of its attacks. Which side are we coming in from here? Oh, I see us.
yeah, you guys are hiding behind the bushes right now.
Uh,
And so, and like this thing is just shooting at like the trees, like you see like the trees on fire around you and stuff like that.
Jeez.
Then suddenly, uh, you see a oh shit. You see,
I am away from my keyboard. So you'll have to move it. Sorry.
you see a rabbit kind of hop out of the bushes
Oh,
and start skidding across the ground, and the thing just turns and just blasts it, just destroys the rabbit. There's like nothing left of it.
was he like looking in that direction already, or
Uh,
like did he just like sense it through not eyesight?
Just like basically sensed it. It's like it's almost like with the spear stuck in its eye, like um, its threat sensors are like going haywire. It thinks everything's a threat, so it sees this rabbit go by, and just turns and just blasts it. And
Okay.
It's just kind of like wandering around, like just shooting everything.
Doesn't really have a blind spot.
What kind of like shots is it shooting? Like machine gun, like bam, 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 like
So
shooting.
it's not a machine gun. It's more like almost like a plasma weapon sort of thing. Like
Okay.
similar to what the scrappers were shooting, like small blobs of like
Energy
plasma
blast?
laser. Yeah.
Is he?
Okay.
They're not the ones that go. Is it not the multi-hitter, or is that only the Thunderjaw?
What?
I thought they shot with rapid succession.
Do
Okay, just not this one. That's fine. That's fine.
what are you talking about?
Never mind.
Every ranged weapon in that game shoots in rapid succession.
That's fair.
Like
It's
the
just
scrappers, the ravagers, they all do.
gotcha.
So yeah, it just like
This is
basically running around blasting. Anyways, he started blasting.
this is creepy ass music.
I have an idea. I want to stealth up and shoot a wire between two trees at height of gun and try and blast the gun off its back.
Blast the gun off his. Okay.
I'm gonna use
Hopefully
the
he
trip-
doesn't intercept your tripwire. It's worth a shot. Just
Where
that
you-
will mean battle is joined though, so let's get ready.
So I would use
Mm-hmm.
my shadow touched invisibility, and I would probably stealth up to behind this tree. And I don't how far can the gun shoot from? Like I know it's a 30 foot distance for the wire, but how far away can I shoot? Like what's the range?
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
So
Yeah.
it's treated like a crossbow. So it'd be 80 feet.
Oh, that's more than enough. That's more than enough. Does that work for you guys? We get into position and then I shoot this thing.
Yeah. How close can we get before it's gonna detect us though? Like what is in position gonna mean? What was the range that bunny was at before it got blasted?
Man, so
Yes.
I'm just walking my cats quick, and as he said a rabbit, a literal rabbit came at me. Took a photo. It's crazy.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't don't know. I guess
just real.
I guess what I meant by in position was like, do we get closer? Or are we taking a run at this at a distance? Like,
Yeah.
I have ranged weapons, and I have spells that I can cast at a distance. Frankly, I'm fine not getting any closer to that thing. But I imagine you two might want to. So maybe there's that.
I will need
As
to
I cast
close
armor
to be
back, tell
effective.
myself I get the glow, a little bit icy shimmer. I have faith in whatever plan you come up with.
yeah, I don't know where you guys are gonna cut up, but my plan is to go directly north of my position to the largest tree, and then shoot the trip blaster between the two trees, from trunk to trunk.
I'll stay with you wherever you end up, and then Koros can draw the attention.
I most certainly can.
We can. I can always leave. Like if Koros is in there and you're with me, if I run in, I can always leave Zod with you after to kind of give you some extra defense. Plus, Zod shoots from a range now.
Either way, I'm not completely defenseless, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Oh, it's more so just keeping my friends safe. That's all.
Also, what time of day is it?
It's like sunset.
Excellent.
Oh, because of your Twilight stuff?
Yeah, as soon as sunset hits, I start to hover off the ground. New tricks.
All right.
As a bonus action. Oh wait, that does take proficiency thing, so maybe I don't do it. I can fly a little bit.
Let's see.
With that, I'm gonna look. Oh, well, are you coming with me? Like, you can't come with me. Hold on, you can't come with me. I'm stealthing in invisibility.
Oh? Well,
gonna-
I can stay nearby.
I'll
I
turn
guess,
its
yeah.
head and I'll take the path with the most trees to use as cover. I'm gonna cast Longstrider on myself.
Yeah, I'm just not at the computer, so wherever you guys think is best for me.
Okay.
Would you do you want him looking at you?
So the thought.
wonder.
If we're going in, as long as you're there next to me, I suppose. Not the worst.
All right.
thing.
Well, let's go make some noise.
Before we do
When
what,
that
John?
thing engages, I'm gonna just dead run at it, and hopefully I'll make it there without too much damage.
I was gonna
Can
say,
you get there
let's do
within
a bathroom
6
break
seconds?
before we get started?
A bathroom break?
Okay. Just a
Sounds
quick
good.
peek.
Can you reach the target in one round?
I'm not sure how close I can get before aggro's gonna begin, or before it'll notice us.
Fair
Right
enough.
now,
I mean,
I'm like, I'm like
my
120
max
feet from it
range-
right now.
Okay, that's my max range, but you can't make that in one turn.
No, it would take me 2 turns sprinting,
Yeah.
which I can
Okay.
do.
Yep. Obviously.
I actually 120. I could sprint the first turn and dodge the next turn, or attack the next turn. So. Yeah. Okay. No, this is all right. I could sprint to the tree, use that as cover, and then it'll probably notice me. It'll notice the trap. It'll notice me. And
I'll get its attention. And then
okay.
it'll shoot at me and I'll hide behind this rock.
all right. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. We
shooting
could
the
duck and cover. You get its attention. I'll sprint up. Then I'll be in his face and.
I'll
Everything will
easily
be
shoot
fine.
a crossbow round at it until you get closer, and then I'll hit it with a guiding bolt to actually
Yeah.
light it up.
It's gonna be awesome.
A little fucking crossbow just arcs up 45 degrees, bounces off its fucking thing. It's like, what the fuck? Rah! No damage.
Dunk.
Yeah. The fuck was that little wooden shaft that just dropped out of the tree?
Little wooden shaft. The squirrels are fighting back.
Pretty much. I'm picturing like a car-sized tiger with a gun on his back. I haven't seen the thing yet.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay,
Maybe
cool.
bigger than a car. I don't know.
All right,
Something like that.
like a short bus.
A short bow. Yeah. There we go.
All right, cool. Oh, little airport shuttle. All right.
Little airport shuttle. We'll get him. No problem.
Okay.
I'll try to stealth a little closer too. Oh, this thing gonna be even.
Yeah.
I imagine it's not physical damage, so I don't have to worry about the rage so fast. Anything else I can...
Could hit it with the best spell of all time. Fairy fire.
Yes.
That's some good shit.
though.
I know. It's no joke.
I just needed some water.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Everyone back? Or...
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
Kind of.
Alright. So I think the bunny was much closer, so I'm... Oh, he's coming closer to me.
Oh god.
Okay. Can I stealth to this tree here?
I didn't see anything show up. Which tree? This one?
Yeah, that one. Is that...
Yep.
When Koro starts to go, I'm gonna let my invisibility hit, and I'm gonna move this way.
Go. I
I'm
don't
behind.
know if you needed the stealth roll, but I will roll
You
it.
want to what, sorry?
I'll try and catch his attention from safety.
Yeah,
So that
Zod
Koros can make the sprint.
and Zod will stay with Dante too. Provide extra cover.
Okay.
My boots.
Carlos, you are unsuccessful on your stealth roll.
Okay. Is he reacting to me?
Yeah, so it turns at you,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
and
not that way.
basically, everybody roll initiative.
Scheiße.
Damn. I thought this would be close enough to be, or far enough.
Somebody please roll initiative for me. It's +2.
+2?
Yep.
Okay. So that's me.
Oh,
And
I'm no longer...
I'll make Lily P. Oh, you did, Nick?
Dante.
Okay. I'm a 17. Come on, brother.
I think... It's just a 2. I don't have my super sword.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. Here we go. Well, don't worry. I'm the one that it noticed, so... Mission accomplished, attention drawn.
It's the best part of the plan.
Yeah, Alex isn't here to mock me, so we're good.
Exactly. We can tell him it went down flawless. In fact, that's what we're going to tell him. Get in there,
That's
Koros.
right.
I'm 17.
Carlos is 10.
And then we are also a 17. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna rename them here.
Alright. Mr. Ravager.
Our sound ready.
Oh man, sounds tough. I'm a little scared.
That was me.
I know.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. So the Ravager runs right up to you, Koros.
Oh shit, he ran at me. He's not even shooting.
Oh,
Well,
That's not
so
the
much
plan.
for the dead run.
Koros, the plan.
Ugh.
So he he doesn't get close enough for melee, so he does shoot.
Okay. Did he... Do I have any cover from this tree right now, or no?
The angle that you're at, no.
Okay.
Because you gotta think that, like...
Oh yeah, this is like the underneath of it.
Yeah, like, that's basically the trunk of the tree, what I just did in purple there, so...
Okay.
It's got a nice clear view of you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Right. 30-foot column.
Just
Oh,
Goros
okay.
in the open.
Oh, okay. I have advantage on dexterity saving throws because of my very
Excellent.
danger sense.
Use that danger sense.
Yeah, I sense danger.
Koros, no shit.
I leap into the air and grab a branch and hover over it while it unloads and then
Oh,
drop
fuck
back
you.
down to the ground.
All right. So
Where did that come from? Jeez.
yeah.
I thought it was a bee.
Oh, I accidentally put 2 damage in here. I'll fix that. And I'll take the 26 because that was one I was expecting. So.
Okay.
So yeah, you take 26 fire damage. But because you rolled a 17 there, so yeah, so 13 fire damage is what you take.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, I jump, I catch the branch, and then I get blown off of it from the force of this blast.
Yeah.
Just catches you, flips you up further into the branch area.
Yeah. Then land on the ground
I
smoking.
flip there.
Well, that was just the outer edge of the blast.
My goodness.
Thank good for that danger sense there.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's some good moves.
I knew there was danger.
Alright, that is the end of
I
its
never
turn.
doubted you.
So Zelom and Zod, you're up next.
All right. I'm just looking at something first. Bitch. Okay, I am still invisible. So I am going to, if I release my Radiant Soul, is that going to break my invisibility, or because I'm not affecting anything, it won't?
So I gotta look at your thing because it's your shadow touch, right? So that just gives you the invisible condition.
No, it's I get to use invisibility, like the spell, once per day. Or once per long rest.
Well, you get it as a spell, and then you can cast it once for free for 1 day.
The spell ends when you attack or cast a spell. Like
Yeah.
invisibility
But
ends, but is
but
this a spell?
It's
Radiant Soul is like an ability. It's a class it's a race feature. It's not a spell per se.
I see.
That's the
I
question.
mean, in D&D, it's any attack, not a spell. It's like any aggressive action. The spell
So
says, like,
I should be fine
specifically,
to,
like,
to
you
use
hit somebody with like a shovel while you're invisible. It'll end.
So I should be fine using Radiant Soul while invisible.
No. I would if I were the DM, I'd say no, not even close. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's an aggressive act. Like basically, you can't throw water on somebody invisible and have it maintained. Is what the spell says.
Hmm.
You got to do greater invisibility to be able to like even slap somebody invisibly and maintain it for fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say you could use your Radiant Soul thingy.
I cannot without breaking my spell. Is that what you're saying?
No, you can use it.
Okay. Then I use my Radiant Soul and I'm going to move 30 feet into the air. But forward.
Okay.
Nice.
And 30 feet. Yep, I'm going to go there. Okay. And that's the end of Cizellum. Zod is going to stay with Dante and take the dodge action.
Hang
yeah.
on, Zod.
That's the end of it.
Okay. All right, Koros, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm going to jump back on that tree branch and swing onto this guy. And while I'm doing a front flip into the air, rage, and try to attack the gun.
Okay.
So let's have a fun little roll on the rage table. Oh, great. Okay. So I'm about to flip on him, then I guess I just have to teleport. So I'll teleport, poof, poof, and then like just 10 feet back. So I faded in, then out, then back in again. Whoa! It looked rad as hell. And here is my great sword attack. Probably gonna reckless that. Yeah, definitely want to smoke him. Okay, 13.
So
Much better.
yeah, so a 13 doesn't hit the gun, but it does hit the Ravager.
Okay. Badass. No, the teleport like actually fucked me up more than it helped. It was supposed to mess up the Ravager, but it just messed me up instead.
Just mess with your aim.
Yeah, I just like no, like my vertical slash like started too early and ended up doing like a full like revolution past the gun and landed on his body. Like, whoa! Alright, for 14 damage, that's not bad. Ugh.
Not bad at all.
And I'm just like shaking from the impact. I gotta stand up and just like horizontal, just try to decapitate the gun. I remember my instructions. 14.
Right,
Slightly
so,
better.
yeah. But again, too little to hit the thing. So you hit the machine, just not the gun.
Okay. He's tall now. I'm on the ground. I need to do more flips. Alright. We'll give him a clean 8 damage. He's just like dinging off this thing's like metal frame. Just bang, bang. Alright.
All right.
That's me.
Okay. Don't
All right. Yeah. Back here. I see the battlefield. All right, son.
Music stopped.
Let's get in there. I don't know if the plan's going completely well. I'll dash over here to this log. Is this like enough of a log to like duck behind and get some cover?
It's like knee height basically. So.
Interesting. There's some nice elevation or a nice boulder. Pretty barren field. This thing is blasted. Okay, cool. Just crouch down. And I'll hit him with a guided bolt. Guided bolt. Straight from. Wait, the hell's my god's name? I mean, I know it's Eldath or Geldath. I think
It's Eldath.
Eldath. Yeah, I kept getting those two confused, and then I used it in my other game, and I still had it confused. Jesus. All right, shooting this friggin' thing by the power of the Argent Sunset. Where's my guiding bolt? Yep. Cascading energy forms into my palm like a spirit bomb. And once it gets about basketball size, bang. 25.
Oh, that's more like it.
Yep. 25 hits.
Hit it right in its like neck joint as it's coming towards Koros. Try to drive it off its trajectory. And as the spell unleashes on it, oop, that's not the damage. Submit 13 radiant explosive damage propelled into it, and next person to make a strike gets advantage.
Cool.
Yeah, bang.
Very
Ha.
nice.
Now it's your turn, Koros.
I'll take it clean off this time.
I'm guessing it's glaring at me as I blast. I'm good. Zod, help.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Actually, no. With my bonus action, I will crack out my whip from my belt, say a few sacred words, and blue fire shoots down the end of it as I cast Shillelagh as a bonus. And that's the end of my turn. Yeah, totally.
Alrighty. Well, let's it is going to do then, it is going to do 2 attacks on you. Carlos is going to bite you, and it is going to claw you.
All right. You did do reckless, so he has
Oh, so it's got
advantage.
advantage.
Perfect.
16.
Just enough.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Piercing plus 12 lightning.
Okay,
So
the piercing is
22.
halved. So that's 22.
Ah!
Claws, 28, I'm assuming hits.
Oh yeah.
29.
Okay,
Correct.
just slash 14.
Are you okay?
Ah! It's just like I'm just like screaming out in the air, then I scream at the Ravager. Ah! But it's also like that, like electrocuted, like. Ah!
Alright. That is the end of its turn. So Zod is up.
With that, I'm gonna tell Zod to go to Koros, so he is gonna go 80. He's gonna full dash towards Koros.
Yep, that's fair.
So he's gonna get
Yeah,
there.
40 feet.
I have 40 feet movement. We're full dashing. That brings me to
Nice,
80.
nice.
So we are here. We cannot do further, but that is okay. Zellum herself is also going to full dash, and unfortunately, I'm not 40. I'm only 60, so or 30. So, and I'm not quite ready to burn. I'm not ready to burn. Action surge. So that is the end of our turns.
Oh
I'm
boy.
invisible, and I am 30 feet into the air, and Zod's on the ground and not invisible.
Okay.
Well, the advantage attack is still yours, as energy sizzles through the thing from my guiding bolt.
I'll take advantage of it.
Go, Carlos.
All right.
You
all
got
right.
this, buddy.
I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this thing with a power strike.
Nice.
So that's -5.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we're just gonna take the head off now. There's no finesse. 18.
Alright, 18.
-5.
Yeah, that was with it.
13.
Because
Oh,
it's
nice.
+2.
Oh, yeah. +2.
And then it's
Nice.
+5 damage.
Yeah.
14.
Oh, that's
I
good.
realized you rolled it with the +2. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice.
And then that only gives the first attack advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first attack against him.
All right. Well, I'll just give him the second attack. With the reckless 16
Alright, 16 hits.
Nice.
It's another power.
for 17
Nice.
damage. Just like slamming this thing, just like breaking its neck.
Alright.
And then after that, I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to teleport
Yes.
over here to a spot I can see, and just take a step behind the tree, so I break line of sight with them, and just like try to like restart my heart, just like pounding on my chest. It's like peering around the tree. I'm done.
Alright, Dante.
All right. Well, that's one approach. But it's not dead. Okay. Gotta save the day. Run over here. Hop into this bush. And give him the old greatest spell of all time. Fairy fire. Bang. Alright, I hit him with some fairy fire. He has to make a dex save. As I coalesce magical energy and it shoots towards him.
Not have
Yeah.
advantage, but it would have been 19.
Yeah, that's a. Well, that usually works. That.
He just shrugs it off. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It does have advantage. Sorry, that's never mind. You find that it has a bit of a resistance to your magical attack there.
This thing is far more elusive than the big floating eye. Hopefully it's not as tough.
What did you cast there, sorry?
I tried to cast Fairy Fire on it.
Oh.
but
Scheiße.
It dodged. Yeah. That's okay. It's just a level 1 spell, so it's not a huge loss. But it is my turn. Yep. Gonna just kind of slink here in the bush. Alright.
Under the tree.
Yep. As the only one who's hit it that it maybe still see. I'm tough. I'm ready.
Alright. So seeing you just use Fairy Fire, it is going to...
Like it knows I threw some sort of fire at it. It doesn't hurt it. Sparkly purple. Ah!
Alright. So yeah, it comes down here and runs right up to you. It's a very fast moving machine. And it is also gonna hit you with 2 attacks. A bite
That's,
and a claws.
Zod? Zod, maybe come back. Just like jumps over him.
Zod's like looks back at you and his eyes are like big and wide. He's like, "Whoa, I'm coming!" No.
Both those hit. Yep, totally. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage.
Oh my god.
Bam, boom, and throw it back into the tree, like barely on my feet from the impact. And then this thing just like bites me and tears a chunk out of my leg.
Oh my god, the second I stepped away, Chorus is like, no!
Okay, wait,
Does
what
that
is
take
that
you
total?
out?
No, I don't think so. That's 30.
Oh, you have 10 health,
30.
right? Or is
I
there
have-
10 health left over from.
No, that's my armor of Agathis, so I got
Oh.
5 temp health. I think it only gives me 5.
At first level, yeah.
You have 15
Yeah.
out of 5.
Oh, that is my mana plus my temp health.
Oh.
So I have 50 health total. How much I get hit for? 34 plus 19.
That's
I might be down. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna let the calculator do it.
So everybody says,
53 total damage.
Oh, I'm at 2 health.
yo!
Just saved me.
Doesn't
The
it take cold
shivering-
damage too, though?
It
It
does,
does
do a
take
little
5 cold damage. Because,
Alright.
well, I have the armor, but it immediately obliterated, so it's
bit.
cold damage.
Dante's bleeding from 1,000 wounds, but the Ravager has been chilled.
I'm like slammed against the tree. I'm at 2 health. My armor's gone. I'm like, oh, ow. I'm barely taking damage in this campaign, so this fucking
A rude awakening.
yeah. Okay. I'm alive though, so all good. I was like, how much blood? My token's not showing how dead I am.
Oh god. Yeah, it's just there's just no bar. Oh. Oh.
Alright, and that is the end of its turn.
Zod is going to run in next to Dante and take the dodge action while protecting Dante. Kind of like half in front of him, half in front of, like half off to the side. And so Zellum is going to land.
I've got it. I've totally got it.
So I
Using the tree. Hold on.
I didn't note it earlier, but I would like to note that I am using my shield at this time.
Okay.
Just because it wasn't noted, I'm just going to note it. And I'm going to attack him with a power shot from behind.
Okay.
And that's a
Yeah,
advantage.
flanking, so you get advantage.
So yeah, power shot.
You just straight damage.
Oh, I'm going straight damage. He's gone after the cleric.
I'm fine. Really.
22.
I can handle it.
Yeah, 26.
For the first hit, do you want me just to roll both hits and then the damage, or damage first?
Let's do damage first.
It's 10 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
Second hit is going to be Power Shot, Branding Smite.
Okay, 16 hits.
Hold on. I'm still flanking, so. 21?
Yeah, I mean, they both hit.
Okay. And Branding Smite. What do? You are new. Branding Smite.
It's,
Hold on.
What
Here.
do you-
I got it here. Okay. So, next time you hit a creature with attack, the weapon gleams and you do a radio strike and an extra 2d6 radiant damage. Oh, I also forgot to add an additional 7 damage before because I'm in my radial soul, so he gets damage equal to my level. So to that 10, it should have been 17 instead, sorry. And then 1d6 plus... That's... No. 1d6 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2d6. So 15, and 5 of that is 5 of that is radiant. Plus, please add an additional 7 for another radial soul damage. So that brings
only
it
goes
to
once per turn, right?
22. Is it only
Radiant?
once per hit?
Oh, mine does. So I think we're using the
Let
same.
me flip back. Oh, once per turn. You are correct. My apologies. So you already took the 7, so an extra 15.
Alrighty.
That's an excellent damage turn.
And I am not going to move. And I'm going to say, I'm going to whistle at him and be like, "This way, big boy."
Alrighty. Koros, you're up.
Okay, so I see what just happened to Dante, and I see Cizella
I also,
moving in to tank it.
Target
Honestly,
shed,
I'm fine. I've got this.
the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna burst out from the trees. Running, just like full on sprinting. 40 feet, just like doing a battle cry. And then at the end of my 40 feet. What?
Teleport.
I do have the teleport. To bonus action the other 30. And I gotta teleport like above him and just like let gravity take me down to its spine using my sword like a lance, and I'm gonna say, "No, look this way!" And just power shot into him.
Yes.
With advantage! Fuck! I bounced off.
Yeah, so like it sees you, it just like moves, shuffles to the side to dodge this.
So I just like land like right into the ground, like sword in the stone. I just like pry it out and just
Looked
give
really cool though.
it did look really cool. But the next one's gonna be cool too, because like I'll land in the ground and then I'll give him like a big.
Where's your character though? Like where?
Oh, sorry.
To?
I went on. I'm like on top of him here.
Okay.
So I land just right into the ground, just like half length of the sword, just like underground, and I just like pry it out, like with a boulder attached to it. I'm just gonna swing it across and smack it in the side of the head
Okay.
with a reckless. Oh, that's more like it.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Please. I'm hoping he can't position the cone to get like 2 of us at once. Oh!
Nice!
And the boulder shatters on the side of his jaw.
Alright.
Nice.
Alright. And is that it?
That's all I got.
Alright. You're starting to see a little bit of wear on this thing. It's starting to look a little rough. Dante, you're up.
Like holding myself up by the tree.
Like, holy shit.
Look, and I see my comrades coming to my aid. I'm like, yeah, resolve. Eldath, I need you. And my eyes just go completely black as I call upon the Twilight Sanctuary and cast it upon myself. So a 30-foot sphere of darkness, not darkness, but dimness, takes over the area.
Luke, come over to the dim side.
Yes. I give in to the dim side. My eyes go black. And I begin to hover slightly. And that's my main action. What else do I get to do? And I can't really escape or
So,
Okay.
sorry, what was this? Your ability to...
Oh, it's my channel divinity, and it creates like a twilight sanctuary.
Oh, is this the temporary hit points and the?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and it removes like a
disease or ailment.
There it is. What won't it? Back to bottom. Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Anyways, normally I can turn on, like, all her clerics can turn undead, but Twilight clerics get this one. That heals me a bit.
Okay.
And maybe I should have just cast Big Fog Cloud, ran away, and then you guys can go see. Yes. I'm just gonna look fierce as my domain comes over me. And I'll gain some temporary health. Maybe I should have done something else. Oh yeah. I'll use.
Oh, it's badass.
That was pretty badass. Don't have healing word on this guy. Yeah, I'll use spiritual weapon.
There we
called
go.
the Saw Blade.
We need to complete the
Fucking
encirclement.
Yeah. The disc is infused with darkness this time.
Dimness.
And I
Where
think
did
I
you
actually get
want
to it. Right on him. I'm attacking with it. Forgot I
Okay.
get to use it right away. Comes in. Been so long. Spiritual death.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Twilight Domain comes for thee.
Okay. I don't know why
why is
it's advantage, but
Is it flanking with me?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's forcing me to roll at a level 2. Oh, because it's a level 2 spell. Yep, that's it. That's all the damage. 11. Force.
all right.
Resist this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to take a... of course. A whole 6 temporary health. All right.
Nice.
That's plus your cleric
Right.
level, right?
Yeah. So +1 plus my cleric level, so 6.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot you
Yeah.
cross-classed.
Yeah, I'm a level 1 druid.
So
Don't
you
tell
should be level
anyone.
6 cleric then, because you're all level 7 right now.
Are we? Level
Oh
7?
yeah, we're level
Yeah.
7s. Yep. I gotta update
Oh,
the
I did.
overlay.
I didn't level up my spells or anything, but can I add the extra health to my pool?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll do the rest of the level up later. I have lots of cool powers. Yeah, actually, I've got things to be done. Anyway,
Well, you don't really get much at level 7, right? It's just the health and maybe spell slots. Oh wait, no. So
Oh, I guess
level
it-
6.
no,
Level
no.
6 you do. Sorry. Yeah, level 6 you get steps of night.
okay, I already have that then. I must have already done it.
Oh, okay.
All right, not gonna change anything. At 6 temporary health. Okay, that's in there.
All right. So the Ravager, getting surrounded and not liking where it's at,
Uh-oh.
it's going to risk it and is going to jump over Sazam
Talk of opportunity.
Yes.
for Koro, Sazad, and Dante.
Everyone.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Zod
help it
and
go
Dante?
even higher.
Zod's gonna go with he's gonna shoot it with his tail blaster.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack a whip right across the back of his head. Don't you run from me. 27.
Yeah,
Fucking
so
Indiana Jones.
The 12 misses, but the 27 hits.
Oh, I hope so. 6.
Karos.
Okay, I think I'm going to.
Guess I
Could I
pierce again.
reckless? Okay, no, I can't reckless now, so I'm just gonna do a regular attack.
But my whip does count as a
15.
magical weapon for the sake of overcoming resistances.
Yeah, because you cast Shillelagh on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's resistant to piercing and all that stuff.
Nice hit.
I help him on his way and try to give him a top spin. Just.
All right. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna chunk him out.
It risked it. It is looking like it is on death's door right now. So
But it has
it's going
such
to
a
do-
cone opportunity right now.
It is
Uh-oh.
going to shoot its weapon and hit all 4 of you.
Is there a dodge we get to try here?
Yeah, so it is a dex save. Yeah, all 4 of you make a dex save.
Fuck.
This is
Okay,
great.
well,
This is better for me than
It's
being
real.
attacked.
that's Cizella.
1918. Oh, I am so good.
I'm not built for being attacked. No.
I just like straight up stop, drop, and roll.
Okay.
I don't. I'm dead.
Okay. So yeah, Revan, you go down. Or sorry, Dante, you go down.
Yeah.
Because it's 25 fire damage. So everybody that passed, which is, Koros and Zod passed. So you each
What's the
take 12.
pass?
12.
You need a 16 to pass. Standard.
I'm going to, what kind of damage is this?
Fire damage.
I'm going to absorb elements.
Okay.
So Cezellam's going to absorb that. So, what's the damage instead? Or do
What's your absorb elements? You roll a d8, I think.
I roll a d8?
Subtract that from like the damage done to you as
Okay.
a reaction.
Uh,
But you also can't do it if you made your attack.
Oh, attack of opportunity does use your reaction already.
Oh, fuck.
yeah. Yeah. So. You,
Alright, so I'm taking the full 25.
Yeah, 25.
And you said half, 12 for Zod?
Yep.
Ah. The thing is, I am resistant to fire, so had I
Yeah.
actually made this, I would have lived. I would have
Yeah.
lived at 1 health.
Oh.
But I did not. I take 13 and I go down. For
Oh,
12
then
or
so does the
whatever.
Twilight Sanctuary too, right?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Um,
Damn it.
Damn it.
that
was
is the end of
epic.
its turn.
Okay,
I can. Where are you
so-
running to? Ah!
Cezellam is angry. So she herself is going to do the same fucking thing that thing just did, and she's gonna jump over it with her wings and land behind it. And then, so if it turns to look at
Oh.
her, she's gonna whistle again and call Zod over.
I thought you were
And-
gonna say you breathe fire on it.
I fucking wish.
It's like I didn't know
No.
you could do that.
No, I can't do that. Wrong
That's
person.
impressive.
Yeah. You drank a lot. I just got heartburn.
Smite. Okay. So Cezellam is going to hit Zod with Power Strike. Not Zod, sorry. The Ravager with a Power Strike, and I have advantage because I'm not flanking.
Mm-hmm. And that misses.
I'm going to try that again. And is it too late to say Brandon Smite? So I'm not done rolling. Well, 19 hits either way.
Yeah.
10?
10 damage.
Yeah.
All right, how you want to do this?
Yes.
I want to cut its head off. My brother tried and he failed, so I'm gonna do it. With my final blow, gonna come right down and sever the wires still connecting to his head and watch him fall to the ground.
All right.
Hell
And
yeah.
as this happens, I heal 1d6 from my ring.
Haha.
So I heal 3.
I'm gonna go lay the healing hands on Dante.
What happened?
You regain 7 health.
That's awesome.
I'm going to
I was at
also.
-5, so it's
I'm
perfect.
also going to lay hands on Dante and give him an additional 7 points, bringing him to 14.
I wake up with the both the twins over me with their hands going like, what?
One hand on each shoulder, like we got you.
Just like lifting you up, push you up on the ground. There you
Did
go.
we do it? Did we kill it?
And the twins part to reveal the smoldering wreck behind
And
us.
Zod is behind them, just pawing angrily at his head, being like, "You really beat my friend," and he's just pawing at the head like, "Fuck you."
We got him. Oh,
I
that was.
I had him right where I wanted him, but then I don't know what happened.
Once I know Dante's okay, I go and loot the Ravager. And I'm also going to see if I can pry the gun from its back.
I'm just gonna sit here at the tree for a bit.
Yeah, I think I'll take a knee too. It's like the rage magic like leaves my eyes. It makes sense that the Nora were so hard pressed against. Whoa.
As I'm tearing this apart, I tell them I think we should still investigate Devil's Thirst to ensure that this was the only one.
I agree.
Maybe after a rest.
As a side note, I'm picturing my like saw blade like nuzzling my foot, being like, okay.
Like it's not cutting it off, right? Like it's just
No, it's like,
gently praying at
the
you.
blade. It's like hugging me.
It's like
Nothing
slowly
else.
getting closer through the boot material.
No, it loves me. It's worried about my safety.
Oh.
That was, yes, we should continue on. And Jesus, does dying always hurt that much? Christ.
It hurts more in the days
We got the
afterwards.
heart!
All right.
Got it!
Oh,
Now
wow.
that the battle's died down, and Suzanne's over there hacking away at this thing, taking whatever she can. Dante, you notice that this place has a very calming presence to it. Like
I think I've
It's
lost
on
a lot of
fire,
blood.
wasn't it?
So,
Sorry.
but like unnaturally calming. And as you look past where the battle happened, you see some ruined like pillars and a pond, and actually an old ancient temple further in.
I kind of like rub my eyes and like pull myself to my feet for the first time after the battle. Be like, Thoros, I think I'm going mad. Might have lost a bit too much blood. What is that over there? Been so caught up, I point out the ruins.
That's not natural.
You
That's
see that?
I
That's I'm not
squint
imagining.
my eyes, wipe the blood out of them.
I feel something spiritual here, but I jumped up to, well, nearly dying. Doesn't always
I'm up
happen
for
to
a
me,
walk
but
if you are.
I think Sizelim's got this in handled. I'm picturing her like basically chest.
I was gonna say I'm elbow deep. I'm
Yeah.
elbows deep in this thing, just like stripping it. Did I get the gun off?
Yes, you did.
Excellent,
You're like
thank you.
banging and like
Like
wrenching
all,
of, like metal
yeah.
and, like, pieces
I'm-
just flying out of the pit.
I got my safety goggles on and maybe a mask of sorts, and I'm just hacking away, just like, don't worry about me. Come get me if it's something. I'm almost done.
Will do.
All right. Oh.
Likewise.
Take Zod. Zod, go with Dante. Zod, you don't leave Dante.
Come,
Sure you don't want someone to watch your back if you're so invested?
I'm almost done.
Zod,
Okay.
watch her. I push Zod back.
He does not move.
Well,
He's
I
like,
tried.
All
no.
right.
We're pretty fucked up, aren't we? As we walk, I'm gonna look at my spell inventory here.
Yeah, just gotta make sure we use those muscles so they don't seize.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So as you approach the temple. And you see like stone walls, kind of like here, are like just like stone walls that would go into a courtyard. And you see like 3 pillars and a broken pillar surrounding this little fountain over here.
Okay.
All like they have like etchings and stuff like that on them, but they're very old and weathered, and you see like moss growing on all of the pillars. Like if this was a temple of some sort, it's been long abandoned and not kept.
Interesting. I'll approach tentatively.
Okay.
Can I like make out writing or anything? Is that what you're saying? Like,
Yeah. So like, as you approach the pillars, you see the engravings, and each pillar is, on the like north and the eastern, southern, and western side of this this pond.
cardinal directions. Okay.
Yeah. On the north one, you see engravings depicting like snow-capped peaks and like icy rivers. The south side is like the sun's rays radiating from a central point. The east is like you see feathers and like windblown leaves, and on the west, on the pieces that aren't broken enough for you to actually decipher, you see like waves and fish, like kind of what would, in your mind, evoke kind of the flowing waters of Eldath's domain.
Yeah, like waves and tides and
Yeah.
like eddies and things. Anything aquatic, I guess. Okay.
What was the north
So
one
is it-
again?
The north one is
Like-
just like snow-capped, like peaks of like mountains and stuff like that, and icy rivers.
And then
Reminds
the
me of our
east,
homeland.
east was leaves blowing. South was.
So if it was like the sun's rays like radiating.
Sun King.
Okay.
Is
Is
this a
there
map?
like, is there any writing or it's just pictures and stuff?
It's all like
Under the
pictures
musk.
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Like, is there a religious significance that like
Yeah.
I would
so
know about?
You recognize this as like Eldath's kind of symbols. So each pillar, the opposing pillars counteract each other, like to, because Eldath's whole thing is balance, right? So you have the icy peaks of the north and the warmth of the sun from the south, and like
Okay.
how like the wind blowing from the east and the flowing waters from the west.
Yeah, like
kind of-
the kind of the 4 elements that counter each other. Not quite. With,
What if you put the tower pieces back kind of together? She
Huh.
shrugs that. She says that and shrugs at him like, would that help? I don't know.
like, does it look like it can be fit back together?
No,
Like, is it-
this is like from weather events and whatever, the pillar just toppled over and crumbled.
yeah, like it's kind of
eroding
crumbled away.
over like thousands
Okay.
of years.
And what if I cast mending?
I'm not sure.
I think that's too big for mending, because I think mending is like a foot by foot cube.
Mending
yeah,
I think-
repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of broken key, a torn cloak, leaking water wineskin, as long as the break or tear is no larger. Yeah, 1 foot in dimension. You mend it, leaving no trace of the former.
If the break is one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so,
So these pillars are kind of.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
no, and then to the north you see like an overgrown courtyard, and then like a
Interesting.
reflection pool here. That's
It's like, so there's water in this pool in the center that I'm like at.
yeah, it's like really like mossy, overgrown water. Like it's just been
Murky.
stagnant for a long period of time.
I'm quite confused about this place. I'll obviously explain what I know about the symbols to the twins as I'm like looking at each and being like, well, this
Well, when you
you know,
mentioned, the
east to
sun,
west.
when you mentioned like the opposing, I'm gonna nudge Karos and be like, "See, we're gonna bring peace to the south. We're from the north." I'm just
Wait,
making
what?
jokes.
I think that was
God.
lost on me.
But we probably could look at it that way. Balance in all things. Hmm. Have I like have I ever seen anything like this? Like, because from my understanding, my worship of her was a pretty small following in my village, and I
Yeah,
don't know if we had like a church or even like a standing place of Worship. We
like
might
so
have had like a
you,
garden.
you don't necessarily recognize something like this, but like the
Hmm.
symbols on the pillars and that like closely resemble the ancient texts and stuff like that of your religion that you grew up in, right?
Hmm.
So it's Eldath's teachings have managed to survive, thousands of years and survive the decay of the old ones, and this is kind of like you're based on the age of the pillars and how much it's worn down. You're guessing that this is from like thousands of years ago. Like it would have been a
Yeah.
temple that they used a long time
Okay.
ago.
Like I'm still kind of, I guess, caught up from the battle and like blown away by seeing this, and now like kind of just letting it all sink in. Like, wait, this is like the resonant foundation of my religion, or the shadows of the past of you know where it came
Whoa.
from. I guess. Huh. That's I would never have expected to find anything like this.
Do you think that's
I
why the Ravager was so angry?
I couldn't imagine what would make him angry.
What about the
Does it
imbalance?
does Ravages care about things like that?
Maybe,
I don't know.
maybe, maybe not, but maybe, like you said, it's unnaturally calm, right?
Yeah, like there's like no breeze. Like you see like butterflies kind of like floating around, and you could smell the flowers in the area. It's like
Did it
from
look like the Sorry, did the Ravager like mess this place up at all?
I mean, like there's little bits here and there, but it would have just been like shots that were fired that got that
What
missed whatever it's
ricocheted?
target. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't look like he intentionally targeted the area or anything.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna approach the northern thing here. I would like to rest here, I believe. At the very least, let me cast some healing spells on each of you.
I'm content to rest wherever. I actually feel pretty relaxed right now.
I want to look in this pool. Is it same mossy water?
Yeah, same mossy water.
I'm
There's...
gonna check for traps in the vicinity.
Okay, yep, check the traps.
And that's what's that hand roll here? What am I rolling?
What are you rolling? Not just be like investigation.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like Dex or something. Oh,
Dante's moving like as if he's in a dream, just kind of like talking to you guys, but then not really like so infatuated by the scenery that he's kind of moving.
I'm too
I'm
distracted by the architecture.
gonna move towards this. Is this something?
Yeah, so this, it's a waterfall actually going into like a little basin. Um,
Huh.
And as you approach it, you kind of feel like an increased sense of calmness and welcoming. And it kind of almost imparts like this idea around like speaking to Eldath and the way that she likes to hear her name. She Something you remember reading in your ancient texts is that she likes to hear her name in silence, as paradoxical as that is. So,
At first, I'm like, you're not calling me out for getting her name wrong, are you?
No, he's calling you out because we always ask what everyone's name is.
That's fair. There is a serenity here. I'm gonna pull out my holy symbol, and I'll fall to one knee. And
I will step
then
out
I'll
of the room and give you some space.
say, like a silent prayer. Again, I'm kind of falling into my own little world.
Okay.
In my mind, I say her name, but don't say her name. And
Okay.
I was
So-
gonna say I scoop up some water out of the pool and just kind of like pour it back in. And that's a symbolic gesture of doing, because like the waterfall is the one symbol that I do recognize
Yeah.
as a follower. And that's probably like, now that I'm thinking about it, I bet our church, like the few followers that I had of Eldath probably back in our town, we probably met at a waterfall off like the side of a cliff as like our sacred area, air quotes.
So as you dump the water into the pond, this is the first time you've felt a breeze in this area since the battle stopped. The water starts flowing a little bit more abruptly, but then goes back to the way it was. And it's like more of like a prying sensation in the back of your head that says, speak her name in silence.
Oh, is that something we can hear too, or no?
No, this is just Dante.
I was like,
Well, obviously, I think about her name, and I'm gonna channel divinity. I call upon a twilight sanctuary here.
Okay.
And sit cross-legged in silence, meditating. I think it only lasts a minute, so my team wants to come near me. But in that time, I'll just be breathing deeply, gaining, taking in the wind and the scene, pouring forth my twilight sanctuary as the dimness just takes over her little area here.
right. I definitely wouldn't want to intrude. Can't say I understand much about this religious stuff.
Yeah. I feel like I would probably kill some time working on something. Maybe my schematics for the cartridge for my radial blast.
I'm just watching with interest.
While Dante does his thing, like I don't want to stare.
It only lasts a minute.
I stare a bit awkwardly.
I like sitting cross-legged and like in the midst of like the twilight sanctuary. About like 30 seconds in, I just start to like float up into the air. Like little eddies of wind are kind of like gusting around me. I'm using like my step of night,
Nice.
hovering up like into the air for a minute, and then I'll hover back down as the twilight sanctuary comes to an end. Kind of like open my eyes and breathe in like I'm waking up from a dream, and kind of stand up briskly.
Did you see him float? That was cool.
My eyes go back to like the I'm guessing cat pupils. I don't know. I think in D&D lore, tieflings don't have pupils, but then in every art I've seen, they've got like the predator style.
Yeah.
With like the slits.
And people do what they want. Yeah.
Yeah. In the actual like books, they talk about how like pure tieflings have no irises, and it's freaky.
Yeah.
Anyways.
When you open your eyes and just like, yo, you were floating. How do you feel?
I don't know. I at peace. I think. I almost died today, and now I'm closer to my god than ever.
What does that feel like? Does it feel like a sharp stab through the chest that gives you power?
I kind of like tilt my head, weird eye, like, what?
I'm also going to cock my head at that and look at him kind of side-eyed, like, what?
Not how I describe it. but our
Ugh.
powers manifest very differently.
Well,
Not to
yeah.
say
uh,
that one way is wrong. Anything like that. I apologize for the look. It's just shocking to hear that pain seems to come as part of yours. This was
oh, I thought that was normal.
peaceful. No, and in fact, I'm not healed by any means, but I'm gonna assume my wounds don't hurt me much anymore. Hopefully, the
Got used to the
peacefulness.
pain.
Yeah. Dulled it down.
Why?
Right.
Gods can be so different.
They are mysterious beings. That is for certain. Walk. We'll look back.
So did your
Bow my head
Keltath
just a little
speak
bit.
to you?
No. And that's fine. Honestly.
So
Sometime-
Zellum is just gonna randomly drop 2 scimitars on the ground. Drop them on the ground.
Kind of raise an eyebrow. You okay?
Yeah, did.
She's like,
What's wrong?
she just kind of holds her back for a second. She's like, "God, that bag of holding is heavy. I can't take any more weight. I can't bring on any more. I can't carry some scimitars. I'm so sorry. My back hurts so much."
Are you okay? I did.
Zellum,
Has this been bothering you
it's
for a while?
fine. It's all right. I'll scoop up the scimitars. I'll carry them for you if you'd like.
Thank you. There's just so much weight in this bag. Like, oh my God, guys.
Honestly,
Do
the
you
weight
want
of
me
the
to
world
carry the burden?
from my shoulders. I
Oh,
happily take a few more.
It's because we were just over capacity.
Oh,
I figured.
okay.
We were like 500.61 pounds out of 500 pounds, so I figured if I dropped scimitars, it'd bring us down, and it did to 494.61.
Oh, that was like actually as heavy as the items in it. I'm like, you've been doing what?
Haha! No, just the bag of holding. Carrying this thing is so heavy.
How much does scimitars weigh? Like 2 pounds? 1
Three?
pound?
3 pounds each, and there's 2 of them, so 6 pounds.
No problem. I'm almost at capacity.
They'll make us 50 gold pieces though.
Mm.
Like the 2 of them together, when we sell them, it'll be worth 50 gold pieces.
That's quite a bargain. Sounds good. I'll stow 'em. I have 57 pounds worth of weight on me, according to my thing here. 20 of it is my chain shirt, though, so I think I'm okay.
That's not bad.
Alright. So, Dante, you've prayed, you've used Sanctuary, and as you walked towards the group, you noticed that the pond that was completely still started kind of rippling a little bit as you walked by.
Hmm.
You still have this clawing feeling like there's something more here.
Well, I see a message there. Something speaks to me. I have an inspiration. I go back to the pool, and I look at the altar, the waterfall, and then I dunk my head into the water, and I whisper Eldath's name into the current.
As you do that, the pond, the water just slowly sinks down and it's completely dry. And you see the waterfall part and reveal a hidden door behind it.
That's not normal. I gotta give Troy credit for that.
I'm just surprised you drank all that water. Like,
I
I knew you could drink, but
I kind of stammer, and then I'm like, yeah, tieflings are very surprising.
no. Holy.
Enough of that though. I think I've found some sort of secret. I move towards the waterfall.
Right?
What
Yep. And
just-
then there's a door behind it, or an opening.
Oh, like, yeah. It's just like a dark.
Yeah, it's like a dark tunnel leading further in.
I have to go check it out. I'm not gonna say you must follow me, but
We're right behind you, buddy.
I appreciate that. And
If you
I
need
go.
us.
I go into the tunnel.
All right.
Oh shit! Got another map.
It's dark. Oh, it's over here. Whoa.
All right.
It's
Hmm.
So you walk in, and you see a circular room with one giant central pillar and 6 circular pillars around it. On the ground, you see different gemstones, and to the side, you see multiple gemstones as well.
This is a lot. I've never seen anything like this.
What did you find?
Like, how big are these gemstones? Like human size?
They're like, I mean, I think the images I made are a little too big, but I'd say they're like decent size, like probably the size of like a grapefruit.
First,
Okay. And I'm not sure what to make of any of this. Never.
can I investigate the statue on the left here?
Yeah.
Anything of note?
No, it's just it's the statue reminds you of those earth beasts that you fought. The ones that Koros grappled to death, basically.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
cool.
what it looks like.
And is there
They're-
anything specific marking wise?
No, but they're all different. So like, the one up here has a similar shape, but it has like a waterish kind of look to it, and this one looks more like has like a gaseous form to it. Like it's like a rock, like a
Yeah.
rock statue, but it's like it was crafted to look like these beasts.
Okay.
Oh, I was
And
gonna
what-
say,
what-
like, did
the
you
one
say it
I'm-
reminds us of the stone beasts because we've never seen a statue before? It actually looks like the monster.
That's a good question. But what does you described the top one looking like a watery version, and then the right one being a gaseous
Gaseous.
version, and the one in front of me is a rock, like
Yeah.
just a regular rock.
Just like a rock one, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And the crystals. Anything
Yeah,
about
so-
those?
So
Oh,
as you
ooh.
approach the crystals, as you get closer to them, and they seem to invoke an emotion in you. So you, so for example, like Dante, as you're approaching this green gem here, you suddenly start feeling a lot more hopeful about your situation.
Well, I think we can handle this and sort this out. Whatever the hell is
Yeah.
going on here?
Hover text.
I seem to be feeling an emotion. Is it? Can I like associate it with the gem?
Yeah, so like as you reach up and touch it, you feel like this gem is basically it's kind of like a concentrated version of that emotion. So you could kind of determine that this gem is like a hope gem.
Interesting.
And Ellen, while you're over here, as you're close to these two, as you approach this gem, you start feeling extremely sad and sorrowful. And this one makes you feel extremely angry, like a built up rage kind of bubbling inside you.
I'm going to step back away from both of those because I don't like how either one of those make me feel.
And Koros, you approach the purple gem and you feel like fear you've never felt before.
It reminds me of the fear that I felt when my power was surging uncontrollably and I didn't know what the hell was wrong with me. But way worse.
Does he know what the yellow one does?
Yeah, so as you approach the yellow one, it's like the complete opposite. You feel nothing but joy and happiness.
Yeah, okay.
Like last night.
I see the tooltips on them, actually.
Yeah,
hover over them.
Well, this
So
is
how do
really strange.
How do we test the center ones then? Is this a wall or something?
I like this yellow.
No, it's like a broken stairway down.
Like a pit.
Yeah, like it's just like recessed a little bit. It's not.
I'll step down and out of the blue zone in the regular zone. Do I feel anything above the blue zone?
So yeah, so the blue makes you feel like acceptance of like any sort of situation. Like you're just like, no matter what happens, it happens. Like it's not a big deal.
Okay, and if I approach the brown gem?
Yeah, so like that's kind of like where it's coming from. Is
So it's not the blue zone.
it's concentrated to that area, but it's centralized like in that gem.
Okay, and what about the gold one underneath?
Gold one underneath. It is. So you approach it and you just feel like courage, like your bravery, like you could take on the world if you wanted to.
Okay.
I go
like
over
these
to Koros.
feelings.
He's cheering about this.
Dante, do you feel how awesome this is?
I do. I'm very confused. But I don't think Eldaf would steer us wrong. I'm gonna reach out and touch the joy gem.
I hope you figure it out and sort it out, Dante, because I'm gonna need you to explain this part of the story when we get back to town.
I am still working on it.
Yeah. So you reach out and touch it, and you just feel a ton of just joyous feelings and stuff like that. Now, Sazellum, while you're in this area, what you notice is that each one of these pillars has a slot in it.
For a gem.
For a gem.
Okay, and if I go to the closest one, which would be this one here, what does the slot look like?
The slots all look the exact same. It's just it just looks like a gem can fit inside it.
Oh,
and
like we pick one or the other.
The colors on the floor are just there?
The colors on the floor are there to highlight, like, I don't know, you just have to test out and see.
I'm going to go and grab
Actually,
this.
do an intelligence check.
It's the straight intelligence?
Yeah.
It's not a
Stella's
save,
sorting
right?
through something over there.
It's not a save?
No.
So just my intelligence mod. It's 21.
Okay. So, knowing that each of these gems invoke an emotion, and looking at the floor and the gems that are in the floor, you feel like there's some sort of connection to the gem that would need to be placed in that specific pillar and the gem that's in the floor. So like there's a connection to the emotions that are invoked.
Okay, so like, for example, compassion, courage, and acceptance are all in the floor.
Yeah.
And then I have, okay, this is acceptance. I'm going to try and put sorrow into acceptance's pillar.
Okay.
And see what happens. So I go grab sorrow and I put it into this one right here.
Oh, that's so smart.
Okay.
Because acceptance is sorrow.
Yeah,
Or
I set
like
this up so
opposites.
that you guys can drag these gems around. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna do that there. And then I would follow compassion with anger. And then I would follow courage with fear.
I can't move the gems.
You should be able to. I got it set up for all players.
Oh, I can move the love one. Oh,
What is
I
love?
move the hope one. I keep trying to move the hope one. It's not working. Either way, though. Yeah. Yeah,
There's
sounds
no
good.
hope.
What's the green one?
Hell
Hope is
yeah.
green?
Yeah.
I think green goes here.
Oh,
Like I said, I can't move the green one.
I
I
carry the
can't.
joy
I
of
can't. I
over.
can't move the green one either.
Oh, sorry, that was the one I must have forgot. There, now you should be able to.
Okay.
That is Sazellum. This is what Sazellum would run around and do.
Your first.
I help you with
first
joy. I like
draft.
that one.
Yeah, that's my first draft.
Okay, so when you put the sorrow into the acceptance,
Yep.
it like locks in place, and like you feel like that you've accepted sorrow, like you feel that kind of connection to the emotion. The rest of them, on the other hand, get fired out of the pillars, and upon doing so, the statue on the left
Uh-oh.
suddenly comes to life.
Uh-oh.
But it doesn't do anything. It just stands watch.
Is this like a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me situation? Wait. Only one activated and you made 2 mistakes? 8 mistakes?
I made 5 mistakes.
Oh,
I think
so maybe he's
it's
tied
the
to the one
one
that worked.
activated because one was not a mistake.
Ah. Well deduced. I feel a sudden urge to cast healing magic on myself. I remember how strong those things were. Does he smiling? Is he acknowledging me?
He's just basically he sprung to life and looked around and acknowledged the 3 of you, and then just is standing in place.
Ugh.
Interesting.
I shift to make sure my bag containing the leg of one of his clansmen is hidden.
I try that.
You try that.
Yeah.
All right. So once again, they all spit back out, and then the one on the right.
3 strikes, we're out, guys.
Oh, let's maybe discuss this next one. I don't think we want to fight these. Let's put our heads together.
I mean, maybe green goes with green, red goes with red.
I had red, and that got rejected. But the way acceptance is brown and sorrow was blue, so you have to accept sorrow as part of life. So
Okay.
I had thought compassion and anger go together because sometimes you have to be compassionate and forgive your enemies.
Did you?
I mean, you not necessarily forgive, but to move on or not understand. Anyways, whatever. That was the thought, and then I put fear and courage because you have to have courage to overcome fear, but that was wrong.
That was wrong.
That was wrong.
Right.
And then
Acceptance
I put fear in
is
with
the
compassion.
answer to sorrow. Courage is the answer to fear. That makes sense. But if it's not that,
And then I put compassion in with, or fear in with compassion. I had joy. Yeah, we did joy there. Joy got spit out.
But
So
if it's not the answer to, is it what it leads to?
That was the thought with the merger. So I thought maybe love and blank equals sorrow. And then sorrow and blank equals courage.
Wait, oh yeah, what's these blanks all about?
Well, it's the blank, the non-colorful square that does not have a gem in it. That's why I'm saying blank.
And there's slots for them.
Yeah, so here, and here don't have a gem built in the floor, but there are slots in the pillars for the gems.
Maybe we'll tackle those ones last. 'Cause there's no
Wait.
clues to that, right?
I don't know. I have we tried this arrangement yet? So this is
Before
where I
we,
put them.
before we
We've
totally
had joy.
slot them in.
We've had joy here before. It got declined.
Hope and courage. Have we done that before?
I don't think so.
You said you did green and green before.
No, I did fear and anger. I did purple and red. So yeah, you can try. We can try green.
Courage leads to hope. Did we try compassion and love?
No,
We didn't try compassion and love. Okay.
no, because we
Yeah,
did
that's
compassion and fear and compassion and anger.
Okay, I think compassion
And Joy got rejected from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna say,
But love and hope
if
bring
this
joy.
is
Love and hope bring joy.
fear and
It
Love
did
and-
it anger. I guess it. Love and hope.
wait a minute.
No,
What
I
if
think you should put joy between love and hope.
That's a color wheel.
That's what I was thinking at first, and then we started doing emotions. I wasn't sure. I guess it.
Well, I mean the ones that are on blanks don't really tie to anything. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, because their neighbors mean something. Well, let's just slot hope into courage first, because courage can lead to hope. You have hope to win. You want
Courage
to try that
can't
one first?
move.
Yeah, courage is locked, but we can put hope in the slot. It's not in there yet, right? Let's just see if it accepts
Yeah.
that one in isolation.
I think we have to do them all though.
Did we?
Or did you just throw that out, John?
No, I did not.
I just pulled it out.
Oh. Can we test one at a time?
Yeah, let's just do it.
I think we have to do it. Like, wait. So where do you guys want things? Sorry.
I think let's put a slot in hope and see if it works.
A slot in hope.
I mean,
Put hope in the green slot.
yeah, like the way you
Like
said
this,
it.
where we had
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Let's lock it in.
This is what you're locking in?
No. This
What?
was already rejected. This cannot be here. It was already rejected.
Okay. Yeah, we're not locking in anything but hope.
We can't just do one.
Why not? Sorrow stayed in.
What?
Yeah, it stayed in after you put in all of the gems.
Yeah.
Oh, so we need a
The
complete
whole-
solution first. Okay.
And Suzellum already did it twice.
All right. I'm just
Oh,
okay.
wait, what the fuck?
I'm gonna put 2 cure wounds on do. I totally
I'm gonna cast a
totally have faith.
false life.
Just in case.
Yep, I'm gonna cast false life.
I have lots of healing spells, but I don't think we're in danger.
16.
Okay. So then let's try this combination that I got.
Alright, so you guys are gonna lock this in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright. So on doing this, love and hope slide into the slot.
Ching ching.
The rest of them
Oh.
get shot out. And the water statue comes to life.
Uh-huh.
They all take a step forward, and then
Uh-huh.
stop.
That is the last combination we have not tried.
And what do they do? Sorry.
The brute force method.
They just walked out and just they took a step and that was it. They just stayed there.
All right.
So this is your.
I'm pretty sure this is the last combination we have not tried.
I trust you, sister.
God, I'm scared.
So Joy slots in. The others two get kicked out.
But this one got kicked out, and it was over here earlier.
This one was never over here as a choice that you had made. You had it there at one point when you were moving them around, but then you moved it out.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh boy, what happens?
All right. So. The air elemental very quickly moves in.
Oh no!
Cast a whirlwind. So, Dante, you need to make a strength saving throw.
I'm fully like, yep, this is what Eldath wants. It just comes straight at me. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I do not make it.
Okay.
Oh. Is that... Dante!
Oh, that's exactly my health.
Yeah.
It's meant
No!
to be.
Yeah. So you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
I fall unconscious.
You're also flung 20 feet away.
Oh my god. Just launched.
But then it just
My
goes
body
back.
lands. I take a death save. Instant.
Oh.
But then it goes back to where it was and just stays put.
Hit all the magic I just spent on myself. I have none left for Dante. Solo, can you help him?
I am dying on the floor.
Quick!
I don't have anything that could help him.
Okay, I'll run up to him and use a potion. I'm trying to slip a healing potion down your throat. Like holy shit!
Actually,
wait,
yeah,
what?
use the potion. Use the potion. That's better than what I got. What I got would be better for in combat.
Okay, I think it was a. What was that? 2d4 plus 2. Let's get up. We. I like eyeing the water statue. Quick. So roll it here.
I quickly switched the other gems while, like the two that
Oh
were
my god.
rejected. I switched them while he heals Dante.
That one was stale.
So yeah, they all slot in, and suddenly the center pillar starts glowing extremely bright.
You're gonna want to say that.
They all walk back to where their statue is and solidify again. And then this statue actually sinks into the ground and reveals a pathway beyond where it was.
I think we should take a rest.
At least a short one. Contemplate
Yeah.
what the hell just happened.
What did just happen as I like regained consciousness from the potion?
You can't take another hit.
The statue obliterated your shit.
Did not expect to be attacked in
was.
Temple of Eldath. I don't understand what's happening yet.
Well, we made too many mistakes. She got mad.
I would not have assumed a creature made of stone could make such a whirlwind attack, but... Dante, I believe magic may be afoot here.
I think you're right. Pull myself up off the ground. I gotta but I think you're onto something.
I forgot to roll my false life before.
That's it. I'm going to use magic awareness and see if I can detect any more
17
magic.
Yeah,
Are,
I
are,
mean, like
are they,
it's
are they inert?
I'm going to stand up, shake myself off, and then see if I can cast a spell. I'm like, well, I'm so shaken right now. I'm like, Eldath, I guess heal us, please. And I call upon Horror Vitality
Okay, kill that,
for the next
please.
minute if this works. I really don't know what our deal is now.
Has
Like,
it
looking
been
around.
10 minutes since we walked inside this room?
yeah.
Great. I heal 1d6. Oh, that sucks.
Why?
Ring.
Yeah. How many minutes has it been in here?
Oh, the
So-
ring of regeneration.
Before you start blowing spells, when that center spire started, or center pillar started glowing and encompassed you in its light, you all felt kind of like a healing warmth, and
Oh.
you heal. You each heal 17 health.
Oh. Feel a little better now.
I'm almost back to full.
Whoa,
I-
okay. Hold on, we chill. Does my magic awareness detect any magic? Have to know.
So does it detect magic? I mean, it's like, I don't know what you would call it, like celestial magic. Like, it's not really a school.
Radiant.
Okay.
Divine.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
just divine magic.
Yeah.
Okay, that tracks. This place is still steeped in divine magic. I don't even think those statues are inert. You gotta be careful.
Well, that's a good start, Eldath. I'm still gonna cast my spell. 17. So I can do 10 blasts of healing. No more getting smoked. Alright. Do 2d6. Creating 2d6. Oh, that's just another. So I'll take 1, 2, 3 for me. These ones are for you, Koros. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, thank you.
4.
4. Oh shit.
7.
12.
How
18.
much health you got?
That was 29. You just gave me.
I'm gonna,
I'm full.
yeah, and I'm gonna take the last 3.
That's insane.
Or
Yeah, I'm.
vitality is pretty good.
That is insane.
especially outside of combat. Or vitality is good.
Yeah.
It's a level 3 healing spell. If I can do it for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Mending on Zod. Just gonna pull that up real quick.
Because you're essentially looking at like 20d6 for aura vitality.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a huge spell.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now we can fight the statues. Holy shit.
Did you?
I
add your
am
health
a
bar?
cleric. No, I'm still trying to get the total. I keep messing up. 19, 30, 38, 48. So I'm back to max.
All right.
Everyone feeling good? No more surprise attacks from the statues? I glare at one.
Has it been has it only been 10 minutes since we ended combat?
I mean,
Oh yeah, I guess because you did praying and all that stuff. I would say it's probably been about half hour.
Okay. Jesus. Slow and steady wins the race.
What are you doing? You have a ring that heals?
It's the ring of regeneration that we won from the
It was in the gimmick.
yeah. My engagement ring.
Oh, right on.
So every
okay.
10 minutes I heal 1d6 of damage. So I got one more because that was 3 total. So plus 3. There, look, I'm full health.
Nice. Okay. Let's,
And I'll
carry
do
on.
mending one more time on Zod. I'm not rolling well.
A lot of ones.
That's a lot of ones. However, he's only 2 points from max health, so we're good.
Okay. So yeah, you guys pretend the statue's not there and just walk past it.
Aha.
Yeah, so you approach a kind of a rectangular room that has like an unnatural light source to it. Like it's got like twilight rays, but there's not really coming from anywhere. And you'll just see a flat pool of water, like completely undisturbed. And that's where we're going to leave the session tonight.
Dun,
What a
dun,
cliff.
dun.
What a cliff.
It's a pond, I believe.
Very still pond. I'm picturing that Warcraft
I meant-
dungeon. Where you
I meant
go
more
under
like
the
a
ground.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh man.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was fun. Good job, John.
Yeah.
That Ravager fight got scary
Plus.
there for a second.
I love all the puzzles.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Great. Oh man.
Well, Daddy got me.
Clap his
canister cheeks! Clap his
canister
cheeks!
Everyone just spammed at the same time.
Fucking good.
Hell yeah.